What's up, everyone, and welcome. In this episode, we're going to talk about a new digital extortion group called SnapMC that can exfiltrate data with blistering speed. This new group relies on extortion alone and does not encrypt your systems. If you don't pay, they leak your data online. As usual, we'll review the story and see what we can learn from this event so that we can integrate these findings into our own security plans and processes. So stick around to learn how you can further improve your security processes.
Oh, drat these computers. They're so naughty and so complex. I could pinch them.
In less time than it takes to get a stuffed crust pizza delivered, a new group called SnapMC can breach an organization's systems, steal the sensitive data, and demand payment to keep it from being published, according to a new report from NCC Group's threat intelligence team. Now, no ransomware is required. Rather than disrupting business operations by locking down a target's data and systems, SnapMC just focuses on straight-up extortion. However, this low-tech, ransomware-free approach to extortion on a compressed timeline relies on known vulnerabilities with patches readily available. A recent rise in VPN vulnerabilities has left companies exposed, according to Hank Schless, a senior manager with Lookout Cloud Security. While VPN solutions have their place, there have been multiple stories of vulnerabilities within these solutions that were exploited in the wild, Schless explained to ThreatPost. Ensuring that only authorized and secure users or devices can access corporate infrastructure requires a zero-trust network access policies for on-premise or private apps and cloud access security broker capabilities for cloud-based apps and infrastructure. Last June, the Colonial Pipeline was breached with an old VPN password, and last July, SonicWall issued a patch for a bug in its old VPN models that were no longer supported by the company after attacks came to light, which were part of an ongoing, wider campaign to exploit CVE 2019-7418. The following month, Cisco Systems issued a handful of patches for the 8800 gigabit VPN routers vulnerable to compromise through CVE 2021-1609. And by late last month, the National Security Agency and Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency issued guidance to the Department of Defense, the National Security Systems, and the Defense Industrial Base to harden their VPNs against threats from multiple nation-state advanced persistent threat actors. Nation-state actors aside, basic patching would protect against this latest smash-and-grab attempt at data extortion from the likes of SnapMC. Oliver Tavicoli, CTO with Vectra, said that getting rid of the encryption piece of the attack altogether is a natural evolution of the ransomware business model. The NCC team likewise predicts the trend toward simple attacks on shorter timelines is likely to continue. NCC Group's threat intelligence team predicts that data breach extortion attacks will increase over time as it takes less time and even less technical in-depth knowledge or skill in comparison to full-blown ransomware attacks, the team said. Therefore, making sure you're able to detect such attacks in combination with having an incident response plan ready to execute at short notice is vital to efficiently and effectively mitigate the threat SnapMC poses to your organization. Now, I'm not 100% sure that I agree with this being the natural evolution, because companies could just say, well, you know what, I don't care, I'm not going to pay. You have no real leverage unless it's really super top secret information that they're threatening to publish. But you have much less leverage to ensure that you get paid. But what can we learn from this? Now, whatever the reason, whether it's because of COVID or because your company was already moving to a more global representation through remote work, and with that, the VPN use has become much more widespread. Now, we buy tools or devices to handle VPN connections, and these devices become a massive security risk because it's a doorway into our most secret areas of our business. If the locks on those doors are not strong, or if we leave the door wide open, anyone can just saunter in, look around, take what they want, and leave. We need to integrate these highly exposed systems into our security maintenance and monitoring processes much more stringently. This means regular maintenance, updates, patching, and watching the landscape for any changes that may require integrating new policies into your use of that device. It also means implementing a zero trust or something similar policy to ensure only those who need access actually gain access to your internal network and or any devices inside the network. So a secretary probably doesn't need to access your database servers, for example. With that, I say thanks for watching, don't forget to share, and subscribe if you haven't already, and smash the bell if you haven't already, and I'll see you on the next episode. Take care.